Man, what a day to be a disgruntled, pissed off Blues fan. The Blues are playing the Avalanche, are going to get beat bad, and now I got to deal with him again? That's right. I'm back. Aloha, hockey fans, and welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. I am Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and I am your host on the only hockey variety show that is by a fan, for the fans, and you gotta know most definitely about you, the fans. Oh man, it is here, it is back. We are back, baby! Hockey's back, hockey's back, hockey's back, and the regular season has started. The Blues played their first game on Wednesday night against the Avalanche, and what a game it was. We'll get into that game shortly, and we'll talk about the upcoming game tonight against the same Avalanche at the Pell Center in Denver. The Blues being up 1-0. Woo-wee! What a good start to the season. And what a great start for the Hawaii Blues fan in the BlueNote Fan Report. Back in December, I decided to start writing articles about hockey and other things, and I also decided it was time to branch out and create my own website, and I started, with some help from some friends, the STLFanReport.com. Yes, STLFanReport.com. That is where you can get your Blues news. That's the newest place, a unique view on St. Louis sports. For now, we're just covering the Blues. But it's also the home of the BlueNote Fan Report. That's right, this is going to be the easiest place to find this show. Right there. No searching on YouTube, none of that. Just go to the Fan Report and you'll find the show. Man, on my birthday, I got to do an interview with Darren Pang, and that was just absolutely spectacular. I hope you guys got to watch it. Hockey's back, and on Facebook, I have a group called the Hawaii STL Blues Fan Clan. And last year, we started a pick'em contest. Gave away some small prizes. This year, we've upped our game. That's right. Check this bad boy out. This is a signed Jordan Bennington mini helmet. This is the prize for the winner of the Pick'em contest. Now, how do you get in the Pick'em contest? I'm going to tell you. First and foremost, you must be a member of the Hawaii STL Blues Fan Clan on Facebook. That is a must. If you are not a member and you get in the contest somehow, you will not be eligible. You must be a member of the group. Now, last year we did it inside the group, and we ran into some problems towards the end of the year with Mother Nature and some other things in keeping score. Well, we've decided to make it a little bit easier, and if you go to my STLFanReport.com, and I'm showing it right here, there's the Pick'em contest. It is password protected. The password is in the Blues Fan Clan. That's right. You can find the password in the clan. Now, there is a caveat. You must have a Google account. Now, some people don't like it. You don't have to have a Gmail. You don't have to have you just have a regular email. You sign up on Google with that email. Make an account. It takes just a couple of minutes. You verify it. And then you get right in. You enter the password that is on the clan, in the clan, and there you go. You're in. That's it. Now, here are the rules. Before puck drop, each game day, you have to pick the winner of the game. Then you have to pick the Blues score, and then you have to pick the opponent's score. So you pick the winner, you pick what the Blues will score, you pick what the opponent will score. Not, I'm picking the Avalanche 4-3, so if the score is 4-3, or, pardon me, if the Blues win 4-3, you don't get any points, right? You pick the Blues, you have to pick the Blues score. You said 3, not 4. So that's the way that works, and it's shown here. I know I was making it sound even more confusing. Okay, so you pick the winner, you pick the Blues score, you pick the opponent's score, and then you got another way to get points. You pick a player. You can pick a skater or a goalie. If you pick a skater, you will get 1 point for each point that skater gets. They get a goal and assist, that's 2 points. They get a hat trick, that's 4 points. We will give a bonus point for a hat trick. Now, for those guys out there that love the goalies, we don't want to leave the goalies out. So, you can do this one of 2 ways. You can pick a goalie by name. Let's say you pick Bennington and he doesn't start, you will get 0 points. If you pick Husso and he doesn't start, again, you will get 0 points. But if you pick the Blues goalie, you will get the total what the goalie score. So let's say you pick Bennington. Bennington has a rough night, licks in 4 goals on 10 shots, and gets pulled. And then Husso comes in and does absolutely spectacular. You're going to get minus 3 points. You will get nothing for Husso unless you just say Blues goalie. So you will get, for the goalies, you will get 1 point per 10 saves, but you also get minus one per goal allowed. A goalie makes 30 saves and gives up 3 goals, that's 0 points. If they get a shutout, you'll get a bonus point. Same as with the skaters, man. It's easy. I know it sounds a little complicated. I'm posting the rules. Please, go on the count. And I've got some prizes. I've got some good prizes. I've got some signed jerseys coming up. I've got stickers. I've got pictures signed. I will give, and right now, 1 prize away per 10 participants above 30. If there's 30 total participants, for the majority of the games, I will give away 3 prizes. If there are, so it's for the majority of the games. So that's what I'm looking at. Not just the total, but the majority, the average per game, what that is. And right now we're sitting just a little over 30. So if you want to get those extra prizes, you got to make sure you're playing the game. It's real easy. And not only that, we're going to send you an email out to let you know when the contest is open so you can put your stuff in. So put your email address in there and make sure it's right. And make sure you're a member of the Hawaii Blues Fan Clan. So let's get into the hockey. The Blues took on the Colorado Avalanche on opening day. They were the 4th of a 5-game set. I called that night 3.5 studs and a dud. First game of the night was the half. It was Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Philadelphia won that one 6-3, but it stayed tight until the 3rd period. And then Oscar, oh man, I can't think of his name. Oscar Strong. Oscar was able to score his first goal since been diagnosed with cancer. Hey, way to go, Oscar. The next game, this was one of the studs. The second game was Toronto and Montreal, and it went into overtime with Toronto winning that one 5-4. Then came the dud. Who thought it would be smart to let the Tampa Bay Lightning raise their banner against the Chicago Blackhawks? That was a butt whipping. God, the Blackhawks are going to be bad this year. I mean bad. I think you're going to make Detroit look good. That's how bad I think they're going to be. Then the next game, the 4th game, was the Blues and Avalanche, and that game was actually a lot better than the 4-1 score. The Avalanche were stifled. We'll talk about it in a second. And the last game was Vancouver at Edmonton, and I honestly don't remember the score. I think it was a pretty close one. Ah, well. We'll deal with that later. Vancouver and, yeah, well, who cares? Well, let's get on to the Blues game. Let's get on to the Blues. So, the Blues faced off against the Avalanche. And this game started out good, except the Blues created a couple penalties early. The second penalty is the one of controversy today. So about the 4:40 mark of the first period, the Blues have the puck in the Colorado zone. Sammy Blais passes the puck up to Parayko. Parayko sends it across to Krug. Krug sticks handles just a bit, fires a shot that hits the net, or gets in on point. It gets blocked, and then it gets pushed by Devon Toews behind the net. NHL safety said that was to safety. No, safety is to the corner. Behind the net, you're asking for it, and that's what happened. So Blais, who now becomes a forechecker, comes in behind the net, has Toews is chasing it, and clips him. He clips him. His shoulder goes across the front of his face. He went down like he was shot. I don't know if it was a dive or not, but he went down quick, but he got up just as quick as he went down. Blais got whistled for an elbowing penalty, which his elbow was never there. It probably should have been a roughing or a charge, but it was not. It was barely a penalty, to be honest with you. The one thing that they said, that the safety said, was that he set up for a hit. No, he didn't. Watch this play. I'm going to show the video here, even if the NHL tags me. I'm going to show the video.
Wednesday night in Colorado, Blues forward Sammy Blais was penalized for a blow to the head of Avalanche defenseman Devon Toews. As the video shows, Blais picks up a loose puck next to the Colorado net and moves it to the point. With Toews defending his man in front of the net, Blues defenseman Torrey Krug takes a shot. After it is stopped, Toews immediately picks up the loose puck and moves it to safety behind his own net. Blais, now a forechecker, approaches Toews to deliver a hit. Rather than delivering a hit through Toews' core, Blais delivers a hit which makes the head the main point of contact on a hit where such head contact was avoidable. This is an illegal check to the head. It is important to note that both elements of the illegal check to the head rule are met here. First, the head is the main point of contact on this hit. Blais' shoulder makes direct contact with the jaw of Toews and makes very little contact with the rest of Toews' body. Second, the head contact on this hit was avoidable. Toews does not materially change the position of his head or body in a way that significantly contributes to the head being the main point of contact. Blais takes an angle of approach that cuts along the front of Toews' body rather than hitting directly through his core. This results in the head of Toews absorbing the brunt of the impact on this hit. To summarize, this is an illegal check to the head. Blais has been neither fined nor suspended previously in his 84-game NHL career. The Department of Player Safety has suspended Sammy Blais for 2 games.
Sammy is going for the puck. His head, and I wrote a story about this today. Check it out on STL Fan Report. I even show where his head is turned and looking at the puck prior to the hit. He was not lined up for a hit at all. And this is what, if he gets a fine, okay, I get it. He gets a 2-game suspension. He's never been in trouble before. It's not a bad hit. It really isn't. It's a clip, not a hit. And Toews dove. Toews absolutely dove. And now we're out for 2 games. And it's got some good and bad there. I wrote the article, what I felt about it. But today, we get Hoffman. That's right. Mike Hoffman gets to come in and play. Mike Hoffman missed the first game due to a visa issue. His work visa didn't come in. It is now in. He's been cleared. He'll be out there tonight. He'll probably take he'll take the center for where Blais was. And not only that, Thomas. Robert Thomas, we all knew could be a superstar, and he's blossoming into one. He made 2 beautiful passes that Oscar Sundqvist buried. Now you have Sundqvist, Hoffman, and Thomas possibly on the same line. Oh, man, I can't wait to see this. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen tonight. It's going to be a tight game. I do believe that. Colorado is switching up their lines a little bit. Their second line was horrible. I think they went a combined -7 or 8. I mean, or -9. It was bad. It was bad. They were out there for all 4 goals. Right? The Blues just took advantage of them. And the one thing that the Blues did great during this entire game was clog the middle. Ryan O'Reilly really worked. This team trusted the system. They clogged the middle. They did what they needed to do to win this game. It was downright fascinating. I hope they can play it tonight. Tonight's game, I'm not going to get into all the breakdown because, we're not there yet. It's still too early in the season. But I'll say this. For the Blues, the lineup, the only change that I saw, or that I think I saw, was Hoffman being in. The rest was just beautiful. Let's see what these guys do. Let's see what these guys can do. They played a good game. I know some people thought Dunn didn't have a great game. I wasn't so sure about that. I thought Dunn was in the spots he needed to be. He might have made some mistakes, but he's a young defenseman. That's going to happen. Tonight's game, it's going to be a fascinating one. I really do think that the Blues are going to be able to win this one, but I think it's going to be tighter. The Colorado, what they have to do is take what the Blues give them. They tried to continually go down the middle and were frustrated. It didn't work. The Blues gave them the outside. Well, Avalanche have to take the outside, and what the Avalanche have to do is try and get the Blues to come to them. If the Blues maintain that middle, keep tight, and don't lose formation or discipline, the Avalanche can have the puck all they want. They're not going to score. But if they lose discipline and the Avalanche can use that skill, the Avalanche could easily win this game. I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Blues are a very, very smart, very disciplined team. Ryan O'Reilly as captain is definitely out there doing what he did last year and leading the way. So, I'm going to pick Blues 4, Avalanche 3. That's right, Blues 4, Avalanche 3. And my pick to click, I'm going to go with it. I really think Hoffman is going to come out there after missing a game, and Hoffman's going to do something. So my pick to click is going to be Hoffman. This is the time of the show when I get into, normally, the About the Fan segment. Well, because the season's kind of the way it's set up and things like that, I don't have that all set up yet. But check out the website because I'm working on a few things, and what I want to show you is Fan of the Game. Fan of the Game is no longer Blues fans. I'm opening this up to all hockey fans. Check this video out.
Aloha! My name is Guy, and I go by the Hawaii Blues Fan. I am the host of hockey's only variety show that I call the BlueNote Fan Report. And I have a segment that I need everybody out there's help. Now, first of all, I could really go by the name the Hawaii Hockey Fan, because that's what I am. I'm a hockey fan, not just a Blues fan. And you know what? On my show, I have a segment called the Fan of the Game. That's right. I want to highlight you, the fan. I want you to be on my show. Now, how can you be a fan of the game? It's this simple. Send me 3 to 5 pictures to guy@stlfanreport.com. Tell me about the team you love and why you love them so much, if you've met who your favorite players are, current and former, and some of your memories. That's it. You can send me 3, 5, 25, how many ever pictures you want to send, and then I'll do the rest. And you can find yourself on the BlueNote Fan Report on stlfanreport.com or on YouTube at BlueNote Fan Report, has a fan of the game.
That's right. You can be a fan of the game. Send me an email, guy@stlfanreport.com, and I will hook you up. 3 to 5 pictures, maybe more. Tell me about your fanhood, your favorite player now, your favorite player then, a memory, things like that, and I'll get you on the show. And the same thing goes for pet of the game and tattoo of the game. Show me your pets. Show me your tattoos. Any hockey pet, any hockey tattoo. Remember, the Blue Note Fan Report is about the fan. I screwed it up. Yes, we are about the fan. That is what we are about. So, now I got to go into something that maybe you're going to like, maybe you're not.
Son of a bitch.
That's right. What I'm going to talk about now is the Facebook groups. Yeah, I give myself one of those. Okay, so here's my issue with the Facebook groups. If you are a blues Facebook group, you cannot censor your group. If you are a blues Facebook group, you cannot say that people cannot post articles about the blues or videos about the blues. I've been removed from a couple of groups for trying to show my stuff. Well, even, and then they go, well, that's self-promotion. Okay, well, let somebody else post it. No, we don't want that. Well, then I go in one of the groups after they told me I couldn't, and I saw 5 to 10 posts of St.Louissports.com or NHL. There were posts of other websites, yet nobody can post my stuff. That's censorship. If you're a blues group, allow blues fans to see blues content. Period. End of statement. If you're in, and I'm sorry, I'm going to call them out. If you're in St. Louis Blues Lounge, if you're in We All Bleed Blue fan group, if you're in the St. Louis Blues Crew, CREU, or any other group that has told you that you cannot post stuff about the blues from me or any other, let them know they're wrong. My group, I do not mind you posting it. The one thing that I do say, and remember, this is my group, so I got a little bit of say, is if it's something I wrote an article about, I prefer you not to put out a competing article. You know, if you put it out before I put it out, that's fine. But after I put it out, no, that's kind of a slap in my face. And you know, that's what I'm saying. But let's hold these blues groups to the fire. They call themselves blues groups. They call themselves fan groups. Yet they don't allow the fans to see the information. That is straight and simple bullshit. That's what I believe. Well, little bit of a quick show. I just want to get something out. I want you guys to really enjoy the show, enjoy the website, and remember, this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan. And what do my boys always say?
Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, saying aloha, mahalo, and you gotta know that I am always bleeding blue with you, and I can't wait to see you on the next Blue Note Fan Report. Aloha! Aloha, hockey fans, and welcome to the Blue Note Fan Report. I am Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, your host of the only hockey variety show that is, and I just screwed that shit up. Okay. Now let's just keep it rolling. Do another take. Here we go. Take 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.